chandelier still sheds its light on dust that settled overnight. I walk the halls of memory, trapped in a faded victory. We built a castle strong and high beneath the flawless painted sky. Every window showed the view of all the things we swore we'd do. Now the tapestries are torn and frayed by promises we never made. The silence here is deafening, where the grand choir used to sing. Hear the violins begin to weep, secrets that the deep stones keep. A mournful cadence, sharp and clear, whispering the ghost of fear. Oh, I am clinging to the gilded cage of yesterday, where the beautiful vision slipped away. It was a perfect structure built on lies, reflected in these empty eyes. I trade the truth for one more glimpse at the ghost of that forbidden dance. Why can't I just let the dream reside when everything here is only fun? The velvet ropes still mark the floor, waiting for guests that come no more. I trace the crack along the wall, anticipating its final fall. We fought so hard to reach the peak, but lost the language that we spoke. Now all the splendor feels like rust, dissolving into brittle dust. The grand piano standing cold, a story that remains untold. Just the echoes in the empty room, trapped between the brilliance and the doom. I wear the crown of what if, heavy, fighting against the cruel levy of time that takes the perfect shine on everything we thought divine. I know I should unlock the door and seek what the new world is for, but the gilded bars are comforting to the sorrow that the memories bring. This beautiful ruin is all I have, a final painful epitaph. Oh, I am clinging to the gilded cage of yesterday, where the beautiful vision slipped away. It was a perfect structure built on lies, reflected in these empty eyes. I trade the truth for one more glance at the ghost of that forbidden dance. Why can't I just let the dream resign when everything here is only fun? Just a cage, the gilded light, let it go. Can't escape the yesterday. Streetlights blur to liquid gold. Another night I can't hold. The static come inside my mind, a groove I left behind. The city breeze, a hazy sigh beneath a golden velvet whisper in the dark, a gentle burning spark, a cycle endless, smooth and warm, protecting me from every storm. I feel the texture of the sound on sacred silent ground, building, breaking, then reforming, keeping my cold so warming. Four on the floor, a steady hand in this deserted neon land.
Through those electric firefly days, remember sweat on sticky floors, ignoring all the closing doors. The city was a painted stage, a brand new chapter on a blank page. We thought the moment wouldn't break for every risk that we could take. Now the posters peel and fade. The promises that we all made are just a low-res memory, a ghost in my periphery. Softly down the street, the rhythm of a time gone by, beneath the cold and digital sky. Just a neon Polaroid in my hand, music stops. 1,000 parsecs from the sun, the star charts blur, the mission run. I'm just a blip on a deep space screen, where the silence is vast and keen. The hull is humming cold and low, a frequency only I can know. Monitoring the empty black, no turning back, no simple track. I whisper names into the void, thoughts that can't be null and destroyed. Every sense of waiting for a sound on this lonely orbital ground. The engine sighs a digital breath, escaping time, escaping death. Scanning bands for a familiar tone, a voice that calls me back to home. Oh, is there anyone out there beyond the asteroid cloud? Just one signal from Sector 7, speaking low and proud. I'm sending echoes into the blue, hoping someone hears it too. A cosmic plea, a silent shout. What is this loneliness about? Just static and dust, or a promise I can trust. Check the core, searching for what I'm looking for. Maybe the connection isn't outward, maybe the answer lies inward. But still I tune past the solar wind for the message that was never penned. A coded touch, a whispered name to light this vast and different frame. I need a contact, a warm exchange before the circuits rearrange. dust, or a promise I can trust.
Used to chase the outside sound, trying to fit the mold they found. Walking circles, feeling small, waiting for somebody's call. Had my volume turned way down, hiding secrets in this town. But the rhythm underneath was a promise I could finally breathe. I look into the mirror's haze and decided to switch my ways. No more echoes of the past, this transformation's built to last. Feeling the bass in my core, knocking on the hidden door. Gonna turn the dial up high, watch the old self wave goodbye. I found the frequency of me, tuned in and finally free. That groovy soulful inner light, shining out and burning bright. Yeah, I'm vibrating on my own wave. The future is the life I save. No more distortion, pure and clean. The best version I've ever seen. Left the static on the shelf, started listening to myself. The melody was always there, hanging silent in the air. I just had to clear the noise, ignore the judgmental voice. The funk kicked in, the feeling grew. Everything felt shiny and new. Stepping out with a different stride, nowhere left for me to hide. This is the moment, this is the time. Everything aligns, feels sublime. Gotta trust the way you feel, gotta know that this is real. Don't need a crowd to validate, you can choose your own fate. Every step is a brand new chord, a message that I can't afford to silence or to compromise, shining bright beneath these skies. I found the frequencies of me, tuned in and finally free. That groovy soulful inner light, shining out and burning bright. Yeah, I'm vibrating on my own way. The future is the life I save. No more distortion, pure and clean. The best version I've ever seen. Here to find your groove, vibrating, pure and clean. The asphalt ends, the signal drops, where the concrete's madness finally stops. I park the car beneath the pine, leaving the anxious world behind. Traded the screens for mountain air, traded the hurried steps for prayer. To the tall trees, silent and old, stories that the moss has told. The only sound is wind that sighs beneath the wide and empty skies. I'm shedding layers of the noise, rediscovering simpler joys. Let the current pull me down, away from the demanding town.
The only loop I want to hear is the steady rhythm holding near. Take me where the river meets the static and the world becomes automatic. No notifications, no reply, just the water rushing by. I'm trading worry for the green, washing off the years that intervene, finding my peace, slow and deep. Secrets that the forest keeps. The stones are cool beneath my hand, a silent ancient steady land. The ferns uncurl, the light is soft, carry gently from aloft. I watch the clouds begin to drift, a temporary silver gift. All the deadlines and the stress dissolve into this quietness. I breathe in deep, the earthy scent, a life well chosen, well spent. Here the volume is turned low, watching every wild thing grow. My mind was tangled like the vines, obsessed with digital designs. But the forest whispers something true, something simple, something new. It doesn't rush, it doesn't wait, it just surrenders to its fate. I'm learning how to just stand still, letting nature heal the will. Just the flow and the deep, deep calm, a necessary natural balm. Take me where the river meets the static and the world becomes automatic. No notifications, no reply, just the water rushing by. I'm trading worry for the green, washing off the years that intervene, finding my peace, slow and deep. Secrets that the forest keeps. Ooh. Just the flow, just the flow, the static phase, static phase. Stuck in the glow of the monitor light, another 4 a.m. bleeding into the night. The city outside is just rain on the glass, but inside the network the moments all pass in high resolution, crisp and serene, living the life I was supposed to have been. My avatar smiling, the jacket's all leather, connecting the wires, we'll stay here forever. The real world is muted, the colors are flat. Couldn't tell you the day, couldn't tell you where I'm at. Just a lo-fi hum and the digital haze floating through these synthesized days. Close
Just pixel dust and neon dreams on a circuit board stream. Every feeling synthesized, perfectly customized. I'm chasing shadows in the wire, fueling this electric fire. Plugged in deep where the signal is strong, where I finally feel like I belong. The screen is my window, the keyboard's my key. Unlock the version of the world for me. The data flows like a silver stream, fulfilling every half-forgotten dream. I can be anyone, anywhere, escaping the gravity of care. The chat windows flicker bright and fast. Memories built not to last. Beyond the disconnect, the final sign out, planting seeds of doubt. But the music pulls me back in quick, with that deep hypnotic lo-fi kick. The static's beautiful, a perfect flaw, obeying no natural law. Sometimes a glitch in the feed shows me a genuine human need. A split-second fear, a real world ache. A choice I know I have to make, but the comfort is right here, easy and near, drowning out the unwanted fear. Why return to the harsh bright sun when the perfect life is already spun? One more loop, one more late night scroll, losing a piece of my weary soul. Just pixel dust and neon dreams on a circuit board stream. Every feeling synthesized, perfectly customized. I'm chasing shadows in the wire, fueling this electric fire. Plugged in deep where the signal is strong, where I finally feel like I belong. The screen is my window, the keyboard's my key. Unlock the version of the world for me.
The system's breathing slow. Just one more byte. Stay in the loop. The perfect lie.
They handed me the instruction manual, said follow the lines, it's understandable. A perfect life designed in grayscale, no room for error, no chance to fail. Built a fence around the possibilities, traded my wild hopes for formalities. Stared at the finish line for years, drowning out the silent tears. Now I'm standing at the promised door. The engine's silent, but the tires are stuck. Wasted so much time relying on luck. Gotta tell the pages, gotta break the seal. Prove to myself that this damage is real. Burn the whole damn blueprint was flawed. It's not a path, it's just a road. Tired of playing by the tired rules, graduating from the
The streetlights bleed into the room, chasing away the afternoon gloom. Another deadline etched in gray, just trying to survive the day. My shoulders heavy with the weight of every choice, of every debate. I need a breath of cleaner air, a temporary escape from care. Shedding the suit and a tired frown, slipping into the silent side of town. The city's pulse is slowing down, beneath the moon's a flank bridge crown. Got that rhythm deep inside, where the soft electric feelings hide. Gonna let the smooth bass line tell me everything will be fine. Under the velvet sky and concrete lullabies, that's where my energy lies. Cruising slow, the windows down, washing off the dust of the demanding town. Just the hiss of the tires on the wet road, dropping off the heaviest load. This midnight hour is purely mine, a silky, soulful, sweet design. The corner store sign blinks its red, echoing thoughts inside my head. The jazz from a car passing by, a soundtrack beneath the high-rise sky. Every shadow holds a secret deep, promises the city keeps. I see the couples hand in hand, finding solace in this concrete land. No need for speed, no need to rush, everything is soft as a velvet crush. Sipping on silence, cool and slow, letting that inner groove start to grow. My focus shifts from what ifs to is, finding the beauty in the simple kiss of the late night air on my weary skin, letting the quiet moments sink right in. It's not escape, it's just a pause, respecting nature's simple laws, recharging slow with every deep breath, postponing the pressures I see dead. I found my groove in the dark, lighting up my central spark. Under the velvet sky and concrete lullabies, that's where my energy lies. Cruising slow, the windows down, washing off the dust of the demanding town. Just the hiss of the tires on the wet road, dropping off the heaviest load. This midnight hour is purely mine, a silky, soulful, sweet design. In the dark. The moment you walked in the door, the whole room shifted, no sé por qué. I don't know why. Felt the bass drum in my chest, putting my cool to the ultimate test. Your eyes are fire, your moves are smooth, catching every little groove. The air is thick, the energy's high, under the synthetic neon sky. Told myself I'd play it cool, but you broke every single rule. No puedo evitarlo, I can't avoid it. The way you move, it's automatic, electric truth. Hear that tempo beat drop low, committing us where we should go. My head says stop, but my body says dance. This is more than just a passing glance. Oh, this rhythm on the horizon got me caught, no disguise. And it's a fever, calor, I can't shake a connection. I gotta make bailando lento, feeling fast, wishing this feeling would last. You are my destino, destiny. Tonight, burning up the floor with all your light. setting the whole atmosphere on fire. It's reckless, maybe it's wrong, but I haven't felt this strong in so long. So esta noche, only tonight, let the rhythm guide the light. Oh, this rhythm on the horizon got me caught, no disguise. And it's a fever, a calor. I can't shake a connection I gotta make. Bailando lento, feeling fast, wishing this feeling would last.